All right, get ready, because we're taking a deep dive into the future of e-commerce, SEO,
Yeah.
building some really interesting insights from this guide. SEO for e-commerce. How to rank on the first page of Google in 2025.
hmm
And this isn't like your typical SEO advice. We're talking about thriving in 2025,
Right.
where AI is kind of like rewriting the rules of the game,
Absolutely.
and mobile optimization is even more crucial than ever.
It really is. Yeah.
Now, what I find really fascinating is how much SEO is shifting
Uh-huh.
from just like targeting keywords to actually understanding what the user wants,
Yeah, I think that's a key point.
really getting into their intent.
Yeah, in 2025, Google's algorithm is going to be laser focused on delivering the best,
Okay.
most relevant, most engaging experience for every single user.
So it's not just about getting people to our website.
No.
It's about making sure they have a great time once they're there.
Exactly.
What kind of impact is this going to have on e-commerce specifically?
So imagine a shopper is looking for,
Okay.
let's just say, winter boots. Okay. In 2025, Google won't just show them a list of boots.
Right.
They'll consider things like past purchases,
Oh, wow.
browsing history,
Uh-huh.
even the weather in their location to deliver,
Yeah.
super personalized results.
That's wild.
So for e-commerce businesses,
Okay.
this means you have to optimize product pages to appeal to
Yeah.
both the search engines and the shoppers themselves.
And AI seems to be at the heart of this whole shift, right?
Yeah.
It's not just a buzzword anymore. It's a crucial tool for SEO.
It's becoming essential, yeah.
But beyond just analyzing user data,
Right.
what are some tangible ways AI can help us step up our e-commerce game in 2025?
So let's take product images.
Yeah.
You might have a dozen photos for one product,
Right, right.
but AI can analyze which images are most likely to get a click
Wow.
or a purchase based on,
Right, okay.
user behavior patterns.
It's like having a stylist for your online store.
Exactly, a data-driven stylist.
Well, let's be honest, product pages can be like a black hole of SEO.
Yeah.
What are some concrete steps we can take to make sure each page really shines in 2025?
Okay, so you've got to treat each product page,
Okay.
like a landing page, with a clear focus
Mhm.
on user experience and relevant information.
Yeah.
So think high-quality pictures, detailed descriptions
Mhm.
that answer those potential customer questions,
Right.
and using schema markup to help search engines understand
Okay.
the specifics of your product.
Schema markup.
Yeah,
Now, I've heard that term thrown around a lot,
right.
but I've never fully grasped it.
Sure.
Can you break down how it actually impacts what a customer sees
Of course.
in their search results?
Okay, let's say you're selling a cookbook.
Okay.
Schema markup lets you tag details like the author,
Mhm.
publication date, even the average star rating.
Okay.
So when someone searches for like best vegetarian cookbooks,
Right.
Google can use that information
Okay.
and display it right there in the results.
Oh, interesting.
Makes your listing stand out.
Got it.
With extra information,
Catches the eye.
catches the eye. Exactly.
Okay. I'm starting to see how those little details can
Yeah.
make a big difference.
They really do.
And speaking of attracting Google's attention, we can't forget about backlinks.
Of course not.
The guide emphasizes how important they are,
Mm-hmm.
but it also stresses that it's not about quantity anymore.
It's not, no.
It's about quality.
It's all about quality.
So what does that mean for us in 2025?
Think about it this way.
Right?
Would you rather have a shout out
Yeah.
from some random blog or a glowing recommendation
Okay.
from a respected industry publication?
Right.
It's about those relationships
Yeah.
with authoritative sites in your niche.
So it's not just about getting any link.
Yeah.
It's about getting the right links.
Exactly.
So how do we go about earning those valuable endorsements?
Okay, so guest blogging on reputable sites,
Okay.
collaborating with influencers who align with your brand,
Mm.
and creating really shareable content.
Are all effective ways to build those high-quality backlinks.
Okay.
It's about offering genuine value, making those connections count.
So it's like building a network of trusted allies
It is. It is.
in the digital world.
Yeah.
And that brings us to something that never goes out of style. Content.
Mm-hmm.
What's the secret sauce for content that ranks well and keeps users engaged in 2025?
Content in 2025 has got to be informative,
Yeah.
but also deeply engaging.
Okay.
Think interactive elements, video tutorials that showcase your products,
Right.
detailed guides that answer those really niche questions your customers are asking.
Right, so go beyond the surface.
Moving on, yeah,
Establish yourself as a trusted resource.
exactly.
This makes sense, but it sounds like a lot of work.
Well, a lot of effort.
It's about focusing on quality over quantity.
Okay.
One in-depth guide that really hits home with your audience
Right.
is worth more than 10 hastily written blog posts.
That's true.
It's about creating content. People will bookmark and share content they'll come back to again and again.
I'm starting to see the bigger picture.
Good.
But with AI changing the game and this constant pressure to stay ahead,
Yeah.
it's a bit overwhelming.
I get it.
It's a lot to keep up with.
Don't worry, we're just scratching the surface.
Okay.
In part 2, we'll unpack
Right.
the power of mobile optimization,
Okay.
the rise of voice search, and how local SEO is going to play a huge role for e-commerce businesses in 2025.
Looking forward to it.
Stay tuned.
All right, we'll be back.
Welcome back to our deep dive into the future of e-commerce SEO in 2025.
Yeah, in part 1, we explored how AI is like revolutionizing user experience and the growing importance of crafting really high-quality content that really connects with your audience.
Yeah.
We also talk about how those product pages
Yes.
need to be more than just listings.
Right.
They need to evolve into these like mini websites using schema markup to help them stand out in search results.
It's essential.
And of course, we can't forget about those backlinks
Right.
from those authoritative sources.
Absolutely.
So now let's shift gears a little bit
Okay.
and talk about a trend that's already dominating e-commerce, mobile optimization.
Yeah, with Google prioritizing mobile-first indexing,
Right.
it's not enough to just have a responsive website.
Okay.
We think about speed, user experience,
Right.
and those core web vitals.
Yeah, core web vitals, they sound important. But I got to admit, I'm still a little fuzzy on the specifics.
Okay, so think of core web vitals as a report card
Okay.
for your website's performance on mobile devices.
Okay, got it.
Largest contentful paint measures how quickly that main content on your page loads.
Okay.
First input delay, that tracks how responsive your page is
All right.
to user interaction, so like clicking a button or tapping a link.
Makes sense.
And then cumulative layout shift, that measures visual stability. So how much elements on the page jump around as it loads.
Okay, so no one wants a website that feels like a roller coaster.
Exactly, no one wants that.
But how do these core web vitals actually impact our SEO?
So Google actually uses core web vitals as a ranking factor,
Oh, interesting.
which means that websites that score well are more likely to appear higher in those search results.
Okay, got it.
It's all about delivering a really smooth, enjoyable experience on mobile devices.
So it's not just about making sure our website fits on a mobile screen.
Yeah.
It's about making sure it loads quickly,
Mm-hmm.
it responds smoothly,
Yes,
and provides a visually stable experience.
that's exactly right.
Okay.
And here's where it gets interesting.
All right.
Voice search is becoming more and more intertwined with mobile optimization.
Okay. Yeah.
More and more people are using voice assistants like Siri and Alexa
Right.
to search for products and make purchases.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Right.
Like, hey, Siri, find me the best noise-canceling headphones. But how do we optimize for something that's spoken instead of typed?
It's about understanding how people actually use voice search.
Okay.
They tend to use longer, more conversational phrases.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of running shoes,
Yeah.
they might say, find running shoes for flat feet.
So we need to target those long-tail keywords
Yes.
and incorporate that natural language
Exactly.
into our content.
As if we're having a conversation.
Right,
with
they're right. And remember, most voice searches are happening on those mobile devices.
Right.
So if your site's slow
Uh-huh.
or unresponsive or visually jarring on mobile,
Yes.
those voice searchers are just going to bounce right off.
They are. It's true.
It's like a domino effect.
It is.
That poor mobile optimization is going to impact voice search,
Right.
which ultimately hurts our SEO.
It does. It all connects.
But before we get overwhelmed,
Yeah.
what's one actionable step we can take today
Good question.
to start optimizing for both mobile and voice search?
Start by putting yourself in the shoes of a mobile user.
Okay.
Visit your website on your phone.
Okay.
How quickly does it load?
Right.
Is it easy to navigate?
Mm-hmm.
Can you find what you're looking for without getting frustrated?
Yeah. So shift our mindset.
Yeah.
from desktop first to mobile first.
Exactly. Think mobile first.
When designing and optimizing our
Exactly. And use Google's free tools,
Okay.
like PageSpeed Insights and mobile-friendly tests to analyze your website.
Got it.
And identify areas where you can improve.
Yeah, I'm adding those to my to-do list right now.
Good.
Now, we've talked about AI.
Yes.
Mobile optimization, voice search. What other trends should we be keeping an eye on?
Well, even though e-commerce often feels very global,
Right.
local SEO is becoming increasingly important.
Oh, that's interesting.
Even for online businesses.
Really? I thought the internet was all about breaking down those geographical barriers.
It is, but people still often search for products and services in their local area.
Right.
Think, best coffee shops near me.
Yeah.
Or flower delivery in city name.
So how do we make sure our online businesses are showing up in those local searches?
First, you need to claim and optimize your Google My Business profile.
Okay.
This is super important for appearing in local search results.
Got it.
And Google Maps.
I've heard of Google My Business, but honestly, I haven't given it a whole lot of attention.
Sure.
What kind of information should we include there?
Make sure your business name, address, phone number, and website URL are accurate and consistent across all platforms.
Okay.
Add some photos, business hours, and even a short description of what you offer.
So kind of like create a mini profile.
Yeah, think of it like a mini profile.
Our business that's specific to local searches.
Exactly. And then beyond Google My Business, you want to think about building local citations.
Okay.
These are mentions of your business on other websites, like online directories, local blogs, or community forums.
So getting our name and information out there.
Exactly.
In the local online world.
Yeah, like building a web of local connections.
Right.
That helps solidify your presence in those geographically targeted searches.
Okay, I'm with you.
Good.
All this talk about SEO strategy is reminding me of something the guide emphasizes. Data analysis.
Oh, yeah, that's key.
It can feel overwhelming.
I know.
But it sounds crucial for staying ahead of the curve.
It really is.
Where do we even begin?
Data can feel overwhelming, you're right.
Yeah.
But it's really your most valuable asset when it comes to SEO.
Okay.
Think of it this way.
Right.
Imagine you're sailing a ship.
Okay.
Data is your compass and your map.
Okay.
It tells you where you are, where you're going, and how to adjust your course to reach your destination.
Okay, I like that analogy.
Good.
But with so many analytics tools out there, which ones should we be focusing on?
Google Analytics is a great place to start. It provides a ton of information about your website, traffic, user behavior, and more.
Okay.
But what do we do with all that data once we have it?
Right. Good question.
You're going to look for patterns, trends, and insights that can help inform your overall SEO strategy.
So we're using the data to see what's working, what's not, and where we need to put our focus.
That's exactly right.
Data analysis is the key to navigating the ever-changing waters of SEO.
You got it.
Before we dive too deep into the data ocean, let's just recap what we learned in part 2.
Good idea.
Okay. So we explored the importance of mobile optimization, those core web vitals that impact not just our rankings, but also our performance in voice search. We also dug into the power of local SEO, even for online businesses.
Yes.
And we highlighted that need to really embrace data analysis as our compass and map in the SEO journey.
Love it. And in our final part,
we'll distill everything we've learned into some actionable takeaways.
Sounds good.
And offer some words of wisdom.
Yes.
To help you navigate this exciting world of e-commerce SEO in 2025.
Absolutely. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to the final part of our deep dive
Yeah.
into e-commerce SEO in 2025.
Here we are.
We've covered so much, from AI-powered personalization to those crucial core web vitals. We even talked about how important local SEO is in this digital world.
It's all connected.
It really is.
Yeah.
So let's bring it all together.
Oh, okay.
And distill everything we've learned
Right.
into some actionable takeaways.
Yeah, let's turn these insights into action.
Yes. What's the most important thing
Okay, good question.
to keep in mind as we try to navigate this, ever-evolving SEO landscape?
I think the key takeaway here
Okay.
is that SEO isn't just a set of tactics anymore.
Right.
It's really about a holistic strategy that covers user experience, technical optimization, content that actually connects, and a data-driven approach to measure and refine your efforts.
So it's not just about chasing algorithms.
No, not at all.
It's about building a website that genuinely serves our customers.
Yes.
And the search engines that are bringing them to us.
It's about finding that balance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's break it down
Okay.
into some action points.
All right. First, you've got to conduct a thorough audit of your website.
Right.
Identify any technical issues that might be holding you back.
Okay.
Things like slow loading times, broken links, or a clunky mobile experience.
It's like spring cleaning for your website.
Exactly. Get everything in tip-top shape.
I like it.
Yeah.
Next, optimize those product pages.
Yes.
With those 2025 trends in mind.
Absolutely. High-quality images that load quickly, detailed descriptions that answer questions, and that schema markup to make them stand out.
Like we talked about, treat each product page like it's its own mini website.
It should be.
Informative and engaging.
Exactly.
Okay, now content.
Yes, content is key.
Quality over quantity.
Quality over quantity, absolutely.
2025.
Think in-depth guides.
Okay.
Interactive elements, videos that showcase your products, and blog posts that answer those niche questions.
Okay, so become that go-to destination.
Yes, become the expert
for your needs.
in your industry, exactly.
Okay, and those backlinks.
Oh, the backlinks, can't forget those.
High-quality backlinks.
High quality, that's the key.
Build relationships with those authoritative sites. Guest blogging. Collaborations.
Yes.
Creating that valuable, share-worthy content.
It's about building that trust.
It's like getting a nod of approval.
It is.
From the sources that matter most.
And here's something that might sound a little counterintuitive.
Okay.
Even if your e-commerce business is entirely online, don't neglect local SEO.
Oh, that's interesting.
Claim and optimize your Google My Business profile. Build those local citations. And think about how you can cater to customers searching in their area.
Okay, so even if we don't have a physical store,
even if you don't,
we still need to think about those local searches.
You do.
Okay, and lastly, data.
Data is your friend.
Use it as our guide.
Yes. Use Google Analytics and other tools to track your progress, identify areas for improvement.
Use it to make informed decisions.
Exactly.
About our strategy.
Data-driven decisions.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, this deep dive has given me a renewed sense of excitement.
I'm glad to hear that.
About e-commerce SEO in 2025.
It's an exciting time.
It is.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
for
joining us on this exploration
My pleasure.
of e-commerce SEO in 2025.
Absolutely.
We hope you found it informative, inspiring, and empowering.
We hope you learned something.
Until next time.
Yes.
Happy optimizing.